Well, guys, welcome back to round 2 of the IanTCG Road to Nationals. This is totally not the third time that I'm recording this, by the way. I totally did not wipe someone's voice off the face of the planet in the first recording and then replaced him with a different commentator so he wouldn't get angry at me. That totally never happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I also totally didn't flip this video vertically, which just pisses off the editor, also known as Ian. Because when I flipped it correctly, the player switched sides. And then he started crying. But it's okay, Ian, listen.
I'm listening.
Now we get to commentate these first turns that we skipped last time because it went too fast.
Uh-huh.
So, wait, is that a red shunt? So
seems like it, yeah.
He pitched a red shunt in turn 1 just to get rid of it, I guess, in hand. Mm-hmm. Like a small little hand filter. Couldn't do much more without committing.
Yeah, I don't think shunt's great in this hand. Maybe, yeah, it's usually better when you already have the tunic up, right? So
yeah. It's also a bit is it a bit awkward? What can you block with shunt? Basically always the last attack of this chain. But sometimes it's like 4. Sometimes 5. Usually it's 4 or 5, I would say. So red shunt's a bit overkill, but it's still a defense reaction for 1 that you can pay with tunic, so it's kind of fine.
It would have been perfect with turn of tempo, but this works.
Yeah, but he didn't have tunic available anyway, so.
I wonder if Num could have played out a stronger turn here. I'm assuming not, since he went for the turn of tempo here. But he had 1 card left in hand and arsenaled 1 there.
I guess I have go again on the turn of tempo to do anything else, right?
Yeah.
So that's why maybe he could have thrown off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what was in his card hand exactly. Maybe he could have thrown him off by doing 1 Karachi then Torrent or 1 Karachi then something. It's kind of.
But I'm guessing his hand just was a sculpted for that.
It was a sink. The last card was a sink.
So. Yeah, you can't do shit with that.
So 1/1/5 and then sink and arsenal is fine, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Pitching the Clint.
It feels like I've seen this Clint pitch like 5 minutes ago. Wow, I can see the future. Why. I also saw that Fate Foreseen.
I didn't see that Fate Foreseen coming. Oh no.
It's totally not like I've watched this game 3 times by now. Well, I've only watched it 2.5 times by now.
So we already see the Valiant Dynamos working. I also said that the last time.
Oh, right. We can now reiterate. So the interesting thing about Axe Dorinthea is that you can play the Valiant Dynamo. And the Valiant Dynamo's equipment that can block for 1. When you block with it, it gets a -1 counter. Normally, -1 counters are pretty permanent. But Valiant Dynamo also says you can take off the counter when you attack with weapons 2 times or more in a turn. So basically, you can block with Dynamo and then Axe, and then you take off the counter again. And then you can block a second Kodachi hit again too. Which then again blocks the Mask of Momentum trigger. So he pitched the blue card for the shunt, but he just shorthanded it because he's not going to do anything with the resources.
Yeah, but it's kind of shady to not even show the card to your opponent.
Yeah. But they're just playing turbo.
Mm-hmm. Turbo. So if you see your opponent with like an open Dynamo, would you try the Kodachi attack action then over Kodachi attack action?
If you have the hand to do it, I think so. Maybe. Because if you Kodachi and the Dynamo's available, he's always going to block the second one.
Yeah.
But maybe you can get something to hit anyways. Like if you have like red surging, you can do Kodachi red surging for 5. Then it has to specifically be Dynamo Sync or Dynamo Fate Foreseen to block it with just a Dynamo. And then you can combo line, I guess.
What did you think of that sequence just now? He axed, then got defense reacted, and then glint, right? But if he didn't defense react, the glint wouldn't have been able to get a reprise, and if he didn't glint, it would just be an attack for 2, right?
Yeah, I think sometimes if especially at these life totals, you can just take the 2 and then wait out the glint because there's no other source of go again in this deck except for glint at attack reactions. You can do it beforehand with Driving Blade or Hit and Run or Spoils of War, for example, but not after or not as an attack reaction.
Spoils of War.
Probably you could take the 2, and then the risk you are at is that they just pile attack reactions for damage. I guess.
This is a big turn, right? How much is this hitting for?
But then you can still play a reaction afterwards. So this is +2/+2, 6? 6 dominate.
And on hitting,
yeah, it gets copper tokens.
Wow. So what do you do with copper?
You just put them there. Honestly.
Nice.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone pay 4 for the copper token to draw one. Maybe if your hand is blue flooded somehow, but it feels kind of bad. Before they played cash in, and then it was kind of okay. Because then you could play cash in, draw 2, I think, for 4 copper tokens, something like that. I don't remember. You'll pull it up in editing later, right? Have fun with that.
Maybe.
I think you could pay the cash in's mana or resource cost with 4 copper tokens, and then you drew 2 for 1 card. So that was kind of cool. But I don't think decks have been running that lately.
Yeah, it's kind of dead if you don't have it. It's also a block for 2, I think, so.
Yeah, and like the only thing that makes the copper tokens is spoils, basically, in your deck. So if you don't get spoils, your cash in is dead. If you get spoils and get cash in at the wrong time, it's kind of dead. So, and if you have to block, it blocks for 2, probably. So here you see an alternate line because he was forced to. He only has 3 resources. So Kodachi command, but it's only damage. So
I was thinking like, is this going to be the Kodachi attack action turn? But it's only Kodachi attack action. Is this looking good for Thomas? Seems like a strong turn coming up, right? Driving Blade into Hatchet.
I feel like this matchup is really annoying for Dorinthea. So many defense reactions. Your attacks aren't super great value. Especially if you have to force go against.
E-Strike.
Well, okay.
Oh.
Unmovable.
Fully blocked.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what cyberbullying looks like. He's just holding 1 card now, right? So either Arsenal this. I feel like Kodachi doesn't do too much. You could Arsenal this. Yeah. You could maybe play it for 4. It could be 5 actually, because he has Tunic counter. But maybe you just Arsenal this. It really depends. I don't know what card this is.
If it's a blue, you probably don't Arsenal it, right?
Yeah, if it's a blue, you don't. If
it's a blue whelming.
It's a blue non-combo, then you're probably forced to Kodachi. Well, not forced, but
blue flick flag.
Then you get something out of it. Blue flick flag, you have to Arsenal probably. It's
blue
not
crane
the worst.
Dance.
I think only you play. No, that's not true, huh? I don't think
a lot of people play the blue.
I don't think you Arsenal blue crane dance. It's okay. Well, if it's a flick flag, he's about to get punished because he costs 1 more. But he has Tunic. Do
you think this is sideboarded in against decks like these?
Get Dauntless?
Yeah.
I think so. I don't think you always need this card, but Ninja plays so many cost 0. But it gets negated by the Tunic, which is the unfortunate part, right?
That's kind of whatever now.
Yeah. It's not like Ninja can always use this Tunic counter for something good. Because a lot of their things are like 1/1 and then 1 cost or 0 cost.
In which case, this probably wasn't a turn for the Dauntless, right?
Yeah, maybe it could have baited out the Tunic counter being used on something else and then done the Dauntless in a future turn. But
so far it seems like Thomas is having a lot of weak turns, or at least like turns that can be blocked out.
I feel like the Axe Dorinthea damage output isn't super high. It's just consistent, I suppose.
Yeah, it's pretty resource efficient, right? Since you're usually attacking with your weapons rather than with your attack actions, so you won't run out of resources. Kind of.
It's not entire.
No, you run out of go against at some point.
Yeah. And sometimes you're forced to do awkward stuff like hit and run on your first attack just so that it has go again, and then that kind of feels bad.
Ooh. And he gets another attack, and so now it's pretty big, right?
Now it should be 3. 3 is okay.
So I guess once it hits, it's pretty efficient. It's just a big threat initially.
I don't know how to feel about Axe Dorinthea. I feel like you do a lot of damage consistently, but you don't do crazy things. Is that a
Ooh, is
heart?
that a Heart of Arsenal? Heart of Vandal?
It's not an arsenal.
Uh-oh.
It also doesn't do anything because he's more alive, but he could just take 4 and then be equal and then take 1 more and then he's lower.
Wow.
He should just tank this turn. No, tank. You have to tank. You have to tank so in your turn you can pitch the heart. Gain 1.
You can also block with
No,
with
no, no, no,
Artemis
no, no,
Vocab
no,
at
no,
that
no, no.
point.
Tank, 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 tank. Wait,
Yeah,
what
okay.
is the
So
card that was
that's
played? Did you see? I thought it
it's
was
a combo
Star.
starter.
Oh, it's a combo
It's either
star?
Lectap or
He
I
paid
think it's a
1,
Lectap
so it seems to be
because he
like
paid 1.
that. Yeah. So he's blocking
Oh.
5? I don't
To play around the
feel
break.
like
No,
that.
wait, that doesn't play around the breaking skills.
No, breaking skills can't be activated on that. It plays around Ancestral, I guess.
Hmm.
Takes 1.
Okay.
Takes 1. Is this just a turn end? No, 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 no. Oh,
Ooh, that's a
that's
big E-strike.
so it's probably for 7. He took 2 Kodachi, so it's actually triggering or sending a mask.
Yeah.
That's kind of big.
Ooh,
So he
and he
decides
actually
to
takes the
take
7 as well.
this. So he's gonna arsenal this card most likely, unless it's a blue that he doesn't want stuck there. He's thinking about it. Maybe it was a kind of bluff thing. Maybe it wasn't the most obvious choice. See, this kind of thing I don't like. He pitched the
Oh.
hard and gained 1. It's broken. But this now he has to play hit and run beforehand. You paid a whole
Mm-hmm.
card to give it go again. That's kind of sad.
But at least it's a yellow one.
Yeah, but he didn't get power. This feels bad, honestly.
Yeah. Kind of
Oh,
underwhelming.
he's like,
Oh,
okay, you E-strike me, I E-strike you. But I don't trigger mask. So this is
another
just a big
7.
hit for 7, I guess, since he didn't draw up. Oh, was it go again?
Oh, it was 5. Go again. Okay.
Let's 5 go again. I suppose that's slightly better because you can split the damage. 5 and 2 is slightly better
Yeah,
than
that makes
7.
sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because you could block 7 with 2 cards from hand for 6 and bleed 1, but if you did that on this, then you bleed 2. So it's slightly better to do it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Pitch Blue Kodachi.
5 plus 2 is more than 7.
In this case, yes. Kodachi gets blocked by Tinamo. It's kind of surprising that Tomo still has his cap on 0 counters at this point.
Yeah, Thomas was constantly ahead in life, so he couldn't use the cap efficiently.
So now...
And I mean, he keeps recycling the dynamos, so...
Oh my god, how many E-strikes is this
Another
guy playing
E-strike.
from Arsenal? What the fuck? This guy's insane.
Still a card in hand left.
This guy keeps playing E-strike from Arsenal. He has like 2 cards in hand, I think.
Is this 7 or go again? Seems like
It
a
should
go
be
again
go
turn, right?
again if he has 2 cards in hand. Unless they're like completely dead. Like Flick Flax or something. Oh wait, he can trigger Katsu still, of course, so it should be go
Mm-hmm.
again. So he's gonna take the E strike. I'm just gonna not
Fluster Fist.
use Katsu trigger because he just wants to push damage.
Yeah, 4 is a lot of damage.
Technically, if he had it, he could have pitched this for Pounding Gale, right? Pounding Gale's combo, right?
Yeah, could have if he plays it.
Technically, if he has enough copies that he doesn't want where it's not an issue if he uses them now, he could have searched Pounding Gale to push 1 more damage, but
Yeah.
it does use up one of your Pounding Gales in deck if you have them.
And also your Fluster Fist.
Yeah.
So you should discard it.
Well, you were gonna play the Flusterfist anyways, otherwise, so it just
Yeah,
costs you the
so
Thunder, but the Pounding Gale
in addition
extra.
to that, yeah.
Arguably, that's worth it with what life totals are looking at now, right now, and the fact that their decks still seem pretty healthy. But maybe he doesn't
Actually,
have Pounding Gale. I'm actually not sure.
yeah, same. We should have his deck list somewhere, but
I can look it up.
usually mid-range Katsus do have Pounding Gale and Fluster Fists.
Like here, he's using a red hit and run for the go again.
Mm-hmm.
It feels bad.
Yeah, that's
Huh?
kind of wasted. But at least that red hit and run is like multifunctional in a way, right? If you look at it as a main purpose, give go again, with sometimes an additional upsides, also pump.
But 1 card to give go again most of the times kind of feels bad.
Mm-hmm.
He has 3 Pounding Gales.
3 of them.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Oof.
And it's a combo card, so he could have done it, but he didn't.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it was worth doing it there because lives were already around 15 and the decks were still pretty healthy. So it's unlikely that you're gonna deck at this point, especially since you're ninja and you have Kurachi. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I like pushing 1 damage there for the cost of 1 Pounding Yellow deck, but maybe he just wants to make sure he has enough turns of Kurachi X available. But they get blocked out a lot, so
yeah, that happens.
Not sure how important that is. So he pitched
Kodachi,
2 to pay for Surging Strike. He still has 1 in hand, 1 in arsenal. So now you're thinking, does this guy have Whelming Gust Wave in hand? Or
of course he has.
And if you're insane Katsu player, you have it, right? You already have it. There's no problem, right?
Oh, nope. Pounding Gale.
God damn it.
There's a Pounding Gale.
God damn it. Now what? He was saving his Pounding Gale in deck to do exactly this, right?
It's a lot of damage. 5.
Yeah. Did it for exactly this. His brain is too big for me.
So, if you're Thomas, right, you see your hand is Pursuit of Knowledge plus Command and Conquer. Do you think you accomplish much by playing those out next turn?
Well, he's probably gonna end. He's
right?
probably gonna end up with that arsenal. So you threaten something, but he's probably just gonna 2-card block you.
Oh shit! Breeze Riders. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
More
though.
Fluster Fists.
And that wait, does it matter that the Fluster Fist also has go again? He doesn't have cards left, right?
I think he has. Wait, is that right? So he played Surging, he pitched 2, he played Pounding Gale, he played Fluster Fist, so he shouldn't have 1. Because there's 5 cards on the table.
Yeah.
And there was no mask trigger, so he shouldn't have 1.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just pushing damage at this point. He's probably thinking, like, when else am I gonna use this? Beast Rider. I kind of want to keep the pressure up, so if he's on the defensive and he can't attack me back, I just bleed him out with Kurachi every single turn. He has to bleed 1 every single turn. So if I keep being the guy that pushes him, and I don't get pushed, I probably grind this game out.
Additionally, his arsenal was also cleared, so like pitching for Command and Conquer really didn't accomplish much. Just pushed
Yeah.
6 damage.
You see, initially Thomas did take the hit, planning to play command because he held it, and then the Breeze Rider got popped, the Flusterfist got played, so the Arsenal got clear, and then he's like, okay, there's no point anymore.
Yeah.
I guess then we block it. And now he hits with
This-
the axe. So the sad thing about this is that he's not gonna remove the counter from his Dynamo.
Yeah.
Which means
This was weak.
Kodachi is a threat again. There's also 2 counters on the skull cap by now. So the only block he has available is Tunic. Was there ever a point to burn Tunic here just so you could Arsenal Pursuit? Probably not, right?
I don't think you want to Arsenal Pursuit. That's kind of the thing, right?
What about Arsenal Command? I think that's
I
too
think
greedy
Arsenal
at these
Command would
life
have been
totals.
strong.
I think Arsenal Command was okay, but maybe it was fine. Because then you could have used the Tunic counter, defended with the Pursuit instead of the Command, and then Arsenal the Command. So that was kind of interesting to think about. So here we see him taking double Kodachi because he basically has no choice. Oh, Pursuit only blocks for 2, so I guess you did want to block with Command anyways, just to save the 1 damage. So defense with Sharpen Steel. Now he doesn't have combo available with the go again available with the Breeze Rider boots. That's kind of awkward. That was actually a moment where he could have forced over with the breaking skills and then gotten go again with the boots. So I guess there was a point later in the game where he needed the boots.
Now Thomas is coming back with a pretty strong turn.
Still kind of fine. It's him back for 4. He's gonna hit for 3 after this, at least. My god. There's so many 4 defense reaction. Ninja. Oh god. That feels bad.
Let's not forget that this is a ninja.
That feels bad, man. So this is a 1 card block. And then you do the Karachi something shenanigan again. There's even a... Oh, was that a command?
Yeah, that's a command.
Well, you didn't need that anyways if it was going to do command. I could have Karachi commanded with the Tunic counter. If he has a blue. That's not a blue, though. What is that? You tell me, and what is this?
I wish I knew.
It's a 2 card block. Maybe a Lecta? Maybe another Surging?
It
was another command. Okay.
Yeah, that it all makes sense now, right?
Yeah, I guess he didn't have a... Oh my god, how many commands are gonna fly around here?
Yeah, first it was all the Easter eggs, and it was all the commands.
Okay, so you can't block this with defense reactions. So you have to block this with 2 cards. If you want to keep the Arsenal, there's already a counter on breaking skills. There's no real reason to give up Tunic and Mask here, I don't think. Not yet. You could.
Yeah, more
if you
more
really
likely
want
would be
to,
just
but...
taking 6. No,
I think you 2 card block this. You 2 card
2
block this, and then your 2
better.
card hand turn is still fine, right? Because you're ninja. He's thinking
you can
a
also
lot.
assume that the Arsenal card is also a red card since he pitched red last turn.
He didn't pitch red. He pitched yellow to play command.
He pitched
red.
Surging Strike and Tunic counter.
Right. Okay. So it's probably a red card then, yeah?
Yes, but could be a defense reaction that you don't really care that much about, but defending 11,
defending you don't want to take
your
the
life
6
totals.
and lose that defense reaction for free.
He's taking
I guess you
3
want to take
and
3 and lose the defense
reaction.
It wasn't a movable.
So
you 1 card block this, so now you can play a 2 card hand and Arsenal one again?
It's a 3 card hand, right?
Yeah, it's a 3 card hand. So you play 1, you pitch 1, and you Arsenal 1.
3 card hands are pretty strong on Katsu's side, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty big threats.
Sometimes you can also force something if it's leg tap by any chance. Oh, hello
Has the
there.
laptop by any chance?
And then you can play 0 cost afterwards. So that's kind of nice too.
Ooh, that's a really good shunt though. But he did have the Rising Knee Thrust, so
Rising
the
Knee
shunt
Thrust
would have
from
been better
hand.
next turn.
Wow, this guy's so good. Forced to take 2 here. Right?
That hurts.
That hits
At
for
this 5
5,
total.
right?
Yeah.
It's so
Oh,
good.
reading. Right. Yeah, okay. So block more, right?
Well, it doesn't. Well, I guess
Yeah.
so. Yeah, I guess +2 because like that was the previous attack.
This is where Katsu kind of regains momentum and just keeps chaining on with like Kodachi Kodachi X, Kodachi Kodachi X, or maybe even combo chains. So kind of scary for Thomas.
Also, if he gets forced, if he can't do anything in his turn with 2 X attacks, then he's gonna never remove the counter from Dynamo again, which
Yeah.
also sucks. So here, Kodachi Kodachi something is available again, and guess what's gonna happen here? Can't block this, can't block that. He could consider giving up Tunic at this point because he's 4. Maybe he wants to wait like 1 more turn.
Yeah, probably wait more.
But if you wait 1 more turn, there's only 2 counters on it, so kind of feels wait. That's kind of bad.
That's not the strongest combo line.
This looks like something you would play.
It's good.
1
You
1
can even do
2.
breaking skills to threaten
Oh, well, you
lethal.
can make it 3. So if you block with 1 card from hand, you do no damage.
Amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
That's an expensive block.
Whoa.
Is that an attack? Is that an attack reaction? Is that a razor reflex?
I guess he was really scared of the
Ancestral?
Razor Reflex here.
Ancestral.
Oh, right. Wait. What happens if you block that for 3? It's lethal off a reflex with the breaking
Yeah.
skills. So
But
yeah,
he'd still have to shunt for later though, so.
you could still shunt after he does that.
Mhm.
I guess. Well, you could force the breaking skills at least, so he goes to 3, and then you can shunt, and then you're fine. But then he probably also doesn't play the Razor Reflex, but it's kind of, at least you got his breaking skills then. Because by doing this, he didn't get the breaking skills. Or, well, I guess in this case, he would have just played Ancestor Empowerment. But so it didn't change much in this situation.
No, there's an axe hitting for 3, I think.
Is this the second axe? This is the second axe, right? Because he
Yeah,
played
this is the
Driving Blade.
second axe.
So it's going to remove his counter from Dynamo at least.
It would have
But
been nice if he had enough pitch for Brave Forge Bracers. Oof, hard name.
I think talking is just hard for you, Ian.
Yeah, it is.
That's okay, Ian.
But pumping it up to 4
Oh,
from
he takes it.
that's
It's pretty
going to,
baller.
yeah, he's going to have a big counter turn now. Probably going to combo. Oh, what does he?
Wait,
Okay.
did he
So he
just
pitches red.
did he just pitch Pounding Yo for Pounding Yo?
No, this is Surging Strike.
Oh, is it Surging Strike?
Yeah, he removed the tunic counter.
Okay. So it gets fully blocked because we don't want Whelming Gust Wave after this.
Yeah, until he still
Really?
has it from Arsenal.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Oh my god. What a god tier Katsu player.
Mm-hmm.
He even called that it would come from Arsenal. He could have played it from hand. You know, what kind of
Nah,
demon are you?
this seems kind of tough to come back from.
This really sucks. So this is like a
But that,
one. This you can't even 1 card block with Tunic this because he's gonna do breaking skills and get over, and then search. Well, he couldn't play. We couldn't play him against you because he didn't have resources, I
yeah,
guess. But then he can still
he's
do another damage thing, so that's really annoying for you.
Not sure what he would have had. Probably some kind of defense reaction, probably. Oh, I meant in his arsenal though, not from his hand. Or not a combo
This
starter,
guy's
maybe.
just determined to play every single defense reaction in his deck at this point.
And
So these life totals with no Dynamo, this sucks if you're Dorinthea.
yeah, you just got Kodachi to death, honestly. Death by 1,000 cuts.
So he's probably gonna use his counter.
Rising Knee.
For
Threatening 4 with the breaking skills.
Yeah, so you have to at least block 4 on this.
Yeah.
And if you have to block at least
potentially
4 of
7.
this, I kinda would have liked the Tunic block on the second Kodachi. Maybe, I'm not sure. Because 4 isn't safe.
Yeah, you block 6 here always. Oh,
Goes to
breaking
5?
skills plus Razor Reflex?
Yeah, looks like it.
Razor Reflex from Arsenal. Ah, okay, GG.
4, 6, 7, yeah. Just enough.
Yeah. He didn't have the resources last turn to use Razor Reflex from Arsenal, so yeah.
I think he didn't have it in Arsenal.
It's unfortunate for Num that he didn't have other like non-red cards, but
yeah, if he had a blue card in the turn before this, he could have threatened pretty scary things. Although, maybe he wouldn't have. Well, actually, if it's just a blue card instead of a pounding hill, then he could have done it. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, but he won't be too mad about it because he won it anyways.
I'm still not sure if this matchup is like terribly unfavorable for X's Dorinthea. Feels like they put up a decent job at least. I don't think it's very attack reaction heavy, it seemed. It's just
I think it was a lot
momentum.
of go against setups for the Axis. You even play Driving Blade that you normally don't see in Dorinthea.
Yeah.
But do you see Valors? Does Valor work?
Maybe Valor only works on swords.
Is it? No, it's next weapon attack.
Yeah, but
it has to hit.
It has to hit, yeah.
So I guess you really hate the part that where it has to hit because it's kind of easy to block. You don't have that many attack reactions to make it hit. So maybe that's why you don't play Valor in Axis.
I think it's an interesting deck though to see.
Dorinthea, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Spillblood turn looked kind of scary, but I think he barely lacked resources to just continue attacking with the additional attack from the Dorinthea hero power. So
yeah, it feels like the hero power didn't do a terrible amount in this match.
It triggered sometimes. It just never had enough resources for an additional attack, or like only once.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. Because you still have to pay the resources for it. I guess if you have Tunic for it, everything will line up. But most of your go again givers that do something also are costed. Except for hit and run, but I guess. So what is the ideal turn? You do like Valor or not Valor? Maybe Valor. Valor or Spoils, Axe, hit and run Axe, and then Axe again the third time. You can do that.
Is that a 4 resource turn? That's a 4 resource turn.
2 cards for that, or have a Tunic counter.
Or a Tunic counter, yeah.
I guess with a Tunic counter, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, everything's better with Tunic.
Then you do 4, 6 if it's red, hit and run. 4, 6. Oh wait. Yeah. 4, 6, and then 3. 4, 6, 3 off a 3-card hand. That's pretty okay. That's pretty strong actually off a 3-card hand. But it's a 3-card hand and Tunic.
Yeah. I think this deck requires a lot of big hand turns, and sometimes more aggressive decks just won't allow you to have those big hand turns, right?
Yeah, we can see it here. He was like basically doing 2-card turns a lot.
Mm-hmm. I guess with that, that's the end of this commentary, this round. Anything else that you want to say?
Not really. I've seen this game too many times now.
Okay. So you recorded it before with Num, right? Did he have anything like any of his own plays that he was like considering to like undo or do it better in some way or some?
I think he was pretty happy overall with how that went.
Okay. Yeah.
Although, was there much he could have done differently?
Probably just a few minor things.
I feel like he just played out his hands a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, get rid of all the defense reactions. I think he overblocked on some of the defense reactions, but he was kind of fine because there was no go again behind it. And he was going to be a dead card in hand anyways. Because he couldn't arsenal it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about Dorinthea at this point.
Yeah. It just requires too much setup, I think. Sometimes works if you can just keep the momentum. Sometimes the momentum gets stolen from you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's it for now then.
Mm-hmm. So thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And
Hey, I didn't do that last time.
yeah.
Luckily you're here now.
Don't forget to check out Jimmy's channel. It's called IanTCG.
Wait, that's not true. Wait, this is not true at all. Why don't I get a proper shout out?
Don't forget to check out Jimmy's site. Buy your singles there at IanTCG.com.
Wait a minute. Wait. Wait. He's just
I
doing
look forward to our next
self-promotion under my name.
and look forward to the next round, I guess.
Okay. Do we spoil the matchup? I guess not. You'll find out next time. See ya.
See you.